Friday, no work till Monday. Dooby-doo, 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 diddly-doo. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Aloha Friday, brought to you by Pacific Center for Economic Development and its John Companies. I'm Kimo Kahoano.
And this is Ikai Kakahoa.
And what a busy week. In fact, we're on hyperspace right now. As we go through the show, we have so many people to talk to. Oh my gosh. And it's an interesting week. Seems like all the gossip died. Just like that. Boom, gone.
What you mean?
Just gossip.
Really?
You know all the gossip? Died.
Gossip's gone, huh?
Gossip's gone.
Okay.
So we're moving on. Okay?
Good.
And what are we moving on with? Where's the money? Where is the money? People are trying to come up with money.
Yeah.
Gambling money. So instead of waiting for the legislature, what do? We just go and do, what do they call? Online gambling.
Yeah, okay.
So ladies and gentlemen.
That's true.
Many of the policemen who just got promoted, evidently, headed to that area with which they felt that they should arrest
Yeah.
a bunch of people.
Yeah, I saw that on the news last night.
Yeah. Online. Because people think because it's online, of course, it's legal. No.
Still illegal.
Nothing's legal online. In fact, the people you think you're talking to, you're not.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Apparently many times, yeah.
A lot of catfishing going on out there, so be careful.
Catfishing. Is that what they call it?
That's what they call it.
Catfishing. Okay.
Gotta be careful.
Meow.
Catfishing and just fishing in general, but with a PH. I-S-H-I-N-G.
Okay, so the state government, the legislature, in session,
Yeah.
and they got all of these things that they got to face. So very, very interesting stuff. Okay, let's see now. They get it all written down there. But we have things that have happened that are very, very important to recognize. One of them is you were at the ukulele picnic last week Sunday.
Yeah, I co-emceed the ukulele picnic.
With Reiko Rogers.
Yep.
You and Reiko.
Shige Rogers.
Hey, Reiko worked very hard.
Very, very hard, yeah.
Sekiguchi-san, Sekiguchi-san is the man who put together, he's trying to build a ukulele museum.
Yeah, right over there in Kaka'ako.
Yeah, so perfect, yeah, to have the ukulele picnic.
Yeah, so he had the fundraiser on Friday.
At the Hilton.
Yeah, the museum fundraiser on Friday at the Hilton.
Big bucks.
And then Sunday at the ukulele picnic at the Kaka'ako.
Kind of a give back.
Oh, excuse me, the fundraiser was Saturday, the picnic was Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
So, but yeah, it was so awesome to be there, so.
Cool, yeah. Hey, how did you like those Japanese guys playing the ukulele? Were they great?
It was just, every artist was great, in my opinion. I have to tell you though.
The local boys?
The local boys were good. Gosh, who were some local boys? Johnny Helm and
Johnny played.
Dr. Trey played.
Wait a minute, Johnny Helm?
Yep, Johnny Helm and Dr. Trey played.
Johnny used to be in radio, you know.
Yeah.
We worked together in radio before he became a recording artist. And Johnny would go and he would practice in the studio when it was open.
Yeah.
And he'd play his music and he'd write songs. That's how Johnny started.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was really good.
Dr. Trey?
Dr. Trey played with him.
Oh, ukulele.
Who else was there? Jody Kamisato from Ukulele Hale.
Oh, yeah. Jody.
And he pretty much tore it up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was like a rock concert, but instead of a guitar, it was like with ukuleles.
Yeah, Kale Gamiao.
Kale Gamiao, he played a Coldplay song, like a Coldplay cover. That was pretty cool.
You're kidding?
I almost went up and sang, but I didn't know all the words for the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next time, just use that iPhone.
Yeah, well, Johnny actually lost his iPhone along the way in the crowd, and a girl turned it in.
Oh, how cool! How cool is that?
Yeah, so he sang, "I still haven't found what I'm looking for." So I kind of ad-lib. I said, "We still haven't found Johnny's pink iPhone."
Oh.
So we ended up finding it. He actually gave the girl $100 who found his iPhone. So, nice guy, huh?
Sweet as that.
Yeah.
Johnny Helm.
At the helm of the humanitarian movement, apparently.
Yeah, so that was last Sunday, and it was a good thing to be a part of.
But I have to tell you, the surprise.
One more thing.
Act was this kid from Thailand.
Come on.
Singto Numchuck. Amazing.
You're kidding me.
So awesome, yeah.
Why?
Just so pure. He was so pure. Like, it was just him and his ukulele. And he had this older gentleman that was there playing like the congas.
Oh, wow.
And but he sang this song just called Ukulele.
Nah.
that he wrote, and it was like the cutest thing. And I interviewed him on stage after, you know, and about how he got into the ukulele and stuff like that. And I said, I read up about you, and I heard that your inspirations were Jack Johnson and Jake Shimabukuro. I said, but let me tell you, brother, something. And you sound like the guy from Maroon 5, you know, and you're from Thailand. You're playing the ukulele. I said, you're like the Muay Thai martial arts master of the ukulele, dude. Like,
wow.
Yeah, he was.
And what's his name again?
Singto Namchuk.
Singto Namchuk.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a joke, folks. It's a real name.
Yeah, so just fantastic. And Kapena played.
Oh, Kapena.
Yeah, and there was a
Gilly boy.
after he played, and it was him and his family. So it's Kapena 2.0, like I call it.
Okay, cool.
2.0, the reboot with his family.
Wow.
And I said Kelly, that's the smallest Samoans I've ever seen. And then I realized that they were Tongan. I said, oh, that was
Yeah.
his former band, yeah, the Tongans, not Samoans. I was like, oh, way to go, Kaika.
Yeah, the Tongan brothers.
Yeah, the Tongan brothers, and he was laughing anyway. But they killed it. Actually, they moved me so hard that they moved me to like tears when they sang Masese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like.
Those are memories, huh?
Yeah, it just took me back to like 8th grade, at St. Patrick's, and just that whole time, when Kapena came out with their when they were just
now we gotta change the music. We gotta play Kapena. Kapena mean Kapena.
Yeah.
Now we gotta play Kapena now because you gave all the glory, but
they were so awesome, Dad.
Yeah. Like
everybody was awesome.
Yeah, and Kelly and the two daughters,
Lilo and Kalenaku.
Yeah, Kalenaku. The song about her, and then of course his son.
Kapena wasn't there.
Kapena, oh, he wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't there. It was just him.
He's too busy now
him
for
and the
that.
2 girls.
Yes, he's too busy.
And
he's doing all kinds of things now.
She sang that song by Genoa Keawe. Kalena did.
Yeah.
The one where she holds
a
high note for like a really long time.
Yeah.
Just like spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah.
And she's only a kid. Kind of funny. Okay.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so, anything by Kapena. Masese? You got Masese by Kapena.
I was so proud and honored to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was such a great day. And then it ended off with Otasan playing till the sun went down.
Oh, Otasan, my man. Oh, but we cannot change the music now. We got Kapena up. I'm Kimo Kahono.
This is Ikaika Kahono.
And this program is proudly brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Peletron companies.
Happy Aloha Friday here. Kapena.
Yeah. Oh.
And they're going to do a follow-up Valentine's show tonight.
Cool.
In Irvine, California. So it should be good. But Daryl Uvinui, back to Daryl.
Yeah.
And to, of course, Robert, and to all the people who appeared at the Merry-Monic Festival and are going back to be represented. It's really going to be very special this year, the 50th anniversary of the Merry-Monic Festival. And yes, I'm still doing it. So I run into Money. I run into Manu Boyd.
Yeah.
Who is Money, by the way? He's Money.
Yep.
Culture, history, hula, composer, singer. I mean, this guy has done everything. Manu Boyd.
Manu Kala Boyd.
Will be appearing at the Merry-Monic Festival.
Cool.
How's that?
That's great.
Part of the broadcast team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's going to be working with you?
Yeah.
I hope so.
In some way. Well, he'll be working probably more than me.
Oh.
But I'll just be doing those wonderful introductions of the great hala.
Right, which are very memorable.
Yeah, evidently. Every time I walk by a store in Waikiki and they're playing the Merry-Monic Festival, I go, that's me.
That's right.
That's me. That's my voice.
It's funny.
I'm introducing someone.
That's true. I'll be walking down Kalakaua Ave and they have that store that's always playing, the Merry-Monic.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, my dad around? Oh, they're playing the Merry-Monic. There he is.
Yeah. I go, I do sound good.
You do. You sound great. And there's someone, I was talking to someone, God, I think it was at the ukulele picnic, and they were telling me how your introductions really kind of boost, the groups that are getting ready to go on.
Yeah.
It kind of gets them in the frame of mind.
Get them
like,
excited.
This is it.
This is it, folks. This is why we're here. And this year, the 50th anniversary, it's going to be powerful.
Yeah. That's actually something I learned from you for emceeing, and something that I actually used at the ukulele picnic. I made the introductions larger than life.
Oh, great.
That's what I learned.
Oh, give me some of that. All right, son. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That is the way you want to do it. You know where I got that from?
I know. Uncle Al.
That's right.
Yeah.
Uncle Al Harrington.
Uncle Al Harrington. Yeah.
Right? He said, you're going to introduce somebody, introduce them well.
Yep. And it really sets the tone for when the groups come on.
Yeah.
You know?
Now they're pumped.
Yep.
They're ready to go.
The audience is pumped. The group is pumped.
Woo-hoo.
The stage is set.
We're so pumped right now.
Yep.
Unbelievable. We're going to have a song by Pops Gabby Pahinui because we're pumped. Saw Eddie Palama yesterday at AAA, and Leilani's going to talk about it in just a few moments. But we shared the stories of Pops Gabby Pahinui as he knew him, as he played steel guitar with him. It was fantastic. I'm Kimo Kahoano.
This is Ikaika Kahoano.
And along with Leilani Kupahu Marino, our ED for PSED, Lynette Adams, and Min, the fearless engineer and cinematographer.
That's right.
Unbelievable. This is a versatile man. Min, right behind the camera, is Gabby. Time signals.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing like it. Aloha e Hawaii. Oh, so beautiful.
Hola e iku.
Hi.
7 o'clock a.m.
But you say it like a character.
I say it like a rap Replinger character.
Like we at Disneyland. Okay, out of all rap's characters,
who's my favorite?
yeah, your favorite rap character, rap Replinger.
Jeez, from Raps Hawaii or just all his body of work? His entire body of work.
Don't get complicated on me. Just tell me.
I'll give you both. How's all this? From Raps Hawaii, my favorite skit, I think, is gonna have to be Auntie Maria Lani, but tied with Fate Yanagi. I'm gonna have to tie.
Okay, Fate Yanagi and Auntie Maria Lani.
Yes, tie.
Auntie, not too sweet and not too rancid, but just right.
And the baga is okay.
Okay, that's our rap tribute. We have a winner, by the way, and Min is going to announce the winner. Min, yeah, I'll hold the camera. Okay, there you go. Min.
Kimberly Hokama.
And where's Kimberly from?
I didn't get that part.
Nanakuli. She's from Nanakuli.
Nanakuli.
Okay, man. Nanakuli. Yes. Oh boy, this is.
Island.
Yeah. When I hold a camera, we got different things going on. We got. See, Ikaika puts this on his web, and oh, sorry, switching you. So, but when I get a hold of visuals, you turn it upside down.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? Because that's the way it is. So anyway, Kimberly Hokama, congratulations, and don't call us anymore for any tickets, okay?
Oh, please.
No, we bought.
We gave all out, that's why.
Huh?
Because we gave all out.
Yeah, we gave all out. We gave all out.
Chinese New Year, we gave all out.
Oh, all out.
We all out.
All out. Chinese New Year here, all out. We all out, we sell out.
We saw you too
mahalo
late.
to the
Oh, by the
listeners
way.
that called in.
Yeah, so congratulations to Kimberly. Okay, she won. And she won 4 tickets to Ho'omau. Now, Ho'omau is at Bishop Museum. It's coming up tomorrow night. It's going to be really beautiful. Starts in the afternoon, actually, 4:30, and goes to 8:30. And you know, if you want to be empowered, this is the way to be empowered. We now know what our request line number is.
Yes, thank
So we'd like to thank
Give a shout out to
our listeners.
yes, to Po Mai Kai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because without Po Mai Kai, we would not know the number.
That's right. Oh my God, the granddaughter of Janoke you know, with Ho'omau, by the way. And to aloha to all of the people who made that possible. Now we got to, we're moving on because we're going to be talking to a photographer who's a professional. Okay, provided I can get in touch with him and he's not too busy. So right now we're going to take you to hopefully why we're going to talk to Robert Casimiro next week Friday, and the reason is because I heard his new CD, and you know it's nice him playing the piano, and all of a sudden there's a song and there's an orchestra with him. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Casimiro singing a song that was written by Jack Pittman, who performed at the Moana Hotel, and my dad took us to where he performed, and we watched him perform, and then my dad sang with him this song in Hawaiian. Okay? It's titled Beyond the Reef, written by the great Jack Pittman.
Yeah, the grandpa always liked this song.
With us is our cultural expert and researcher and kumuhula, Leilani Kupahu Marino, and also our engineer Min, who's always here with us, keeping us sounding good and looking good. You're looking really good.
You look marvelous.
You're looking marvelous. Darling, I don't know how to say it. So you know where that voice came from.
Which voice?
That voice. You know, darling, you look so good, so marvelous.
The Billy Crystal voice?
Billy Crystal. Now, this is where Billy Crystal got it from.
Yeah.
I think it was Lamas, Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh, Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh, his father, I think. Yeah.
Lorenzo Lamas' his father.
Yeah.
Oh.
They used to talk like this about how beautiful you look. Darling, you look so good.
You look
They used to go to Johnny Carson's show and talk about how everything was so beautiful. You know, darlings.
Yeah.
That's how it was. So Billy took a, you know, darlings, and he added a little more to it, right? And his stuff, Billy Crystals.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny Carson, you bring up Johnny Carson.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, I don't really remember much of Johnny Carson because I mean he got off of
Here's
that.
Was
Was it a good show?
it was a
talk show?
great show.
Yes.
It was a great show because he was comedic, and he
Yes.
brought out the best of his guests. So this was the key about Johnny. He was funny because he could just make a face, an expression,
Yes.
as a reaction, and everybody laughed.
The
Man.
great Carmack. Remember
Yeah,
that?
the great Carmack. He'd give the answer, and then open up the thing, and Ed McMahon is sitting right there across from him, and then he'd open it up and give it the title. And his comedy writers were great.
So now was Johnny Carson the first of the late
No.
night talk show hosts?
No.
There were some before him.
Before him, yes, there were.
David
Steve
Frost.
Allen.
Steve Allen.
But no one, I don't remember anyone other. First
Yeah.
I remember is Johnny Carson as a kid growing up.
Right. Steve Allen was before him.
But did
Steve
Johnny?
Allen used to do a thing, schmuck. He used to do all these characters. He had all of these people on the showcase. Bill Dana was one of them. He used to do on his own show, and many others.
So
They
late
became
night-
comedians of that time.
So late night talk show like pretty much started when the television came out, like say 50s, 60s when it became more.
Yeah, it was kind of
ubiquitous
experimental and
throughout
loose
society.
because it was nighttime, late at night, and so it was really loose, but it was funny.
But it seems like Johnny kind of took it to the next level.
Yeah,
Is that
and became a mainstay.
right? And
you
then
know.
since Johnny was there, then after Johnny was it Jay Leno that took over? Who took over after Johnny? I think it was Leno, right?
There were a whole bunch of people
I can't remember.
that Johnny brought, along and created their own shows and stuff like that. So Jay Leno eventually took over the legacy.
Right, but what?
Johnny Carson.
Who's the
Yeah.
other guy? Dave Letterman is
Dave Letterman on CBS now, but he was also a part of that.
and he was kind of Johnny's rival, right?
Yeah,
Like kind of coming up
Yeah.
during the 80s,
Yeah, definitely.
70s and 80s.
and they're still rivaling.
Well, speaking about rivals,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to bring this up when you were mentioning birthdays.
Uh-huh.
But coming up, February 17th is Michael Jordan's birthday, and then February 20th is Charles Barkley's birthday.
Wow.
So I guess
Two
they were-
guys in the same breath.
Yep, and they're both gonna be 50 years old.
One plays golf, and the other plays hesitant golf.
Yeah.
Well, he got this yip. It's kind of a golf yip that he
Achoo.
got. He just holds in the backswing, and then releases after that.
Well, you know what? The thing I like about Charles Barkley is he's really sort of the voice of like whatever he thinks and whatever he thinks is right comes out.
Yeah,
He's really got no filter, and I think people respect him for that.
yeah. He's got no filter. You got that right.
Yeah.
That's
He's got no filter.
But all these sports analysts kind of look to what does
versus
Charles say?
integrity.
Uh-huh.
What does Charles have to say about this?
Well,
But he's going to be 50 years old.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for Charles or anybody else because we have to go home.
Well, I know, I know, but that was the last thing I wanted to say.
Okay.
But the other thing I wanted to say was...
Quick!
Remember
Seconds. Come on.
the internship, San Francisco, when I was in San Francisco at my friend's wedding?
Yeah.
Well, that movie's coming out on June 7th. I just saw the trailer for it yesterday.
Oh, thank heavens,
Yeah.
we've reached the end. Thank you very much, son. I'm Kibo Kawano,
This is Ikaika Kahuano.
and this is,
Oh, and Leilani Kopahumarino.
and Min, our fearless engineer. Mahalo for taking the time to be a part of this broadcast. It's proudly brought to you by Pacific Center for Economic Development and all of its Pelotron companies. We thank you as an organization for allowing us to come and to heal you with laughter, with humor, with insight and information, with all those things that are important to improve our lives. And with that, it's Aloha Friday, no work till Monday. A doobie 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 doo. It's Aloha Friday, no work till Monday. A doobie 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 doobie. on the video right here.
I was just